It seems to me that Rome Odunze is looking like he is becoming the wide receiver one on the Bears. Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Fox Sports all back at it with another video talking, of course, I'm NFL here to talk about the Chicago Bears. So if you're a Bears fan, guys, please do hit that subscribe button down below. Please make sure to hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. And let's talk about this. So we all know that the wide receiver room for the Bears is led by DJ Moore and Rome Odunze, right? And if you asked anybody, or I should say most people, they'd probably say DJ Moore is wide receiver one and Rome Odunze is wide receiver two. Well, it looks like from camp and it looks like from all the practices and what have you, that the connection between Caleb and Rome is growing like crazy. The chemistry is off the charts, and it's to the point now where you can seriously go ahead and debate whether Rome Odunze is the wide receiver one. I mean, this is coming from Herb Howard, who is a Bears analyst, who says you can go ahead and book Rome Odunze for 1,000 yards right now. He actually may fly by into that 1,300 yard range. His chemistry with Caleb is undeniable, and Caleb looks to him early and often, especially in critical situations. Rome has been the picture of consistency and dependability. And this is just, again, one analyst talking about this. There has been multiple analysts coming out of reports talking about the fact that Rome and Caleb have been connecting. Caleb Williams was 5 for 5 when targeting Rome Odunze in 11 on 11s. Strong red zone period for the Caleb Williams-Rome Odunze connection. Odunze caught a pass for 10 yards on 3rd and 10 at the 15 and another on 2nd and 1 at the 6. Caleb throws a strike to Rome in 11 on 11s for a 15-yard gain. Good coverage on Rome as well. And some nice red zone scripted stuff. 3rd and 10 from 15, Caleb hits Rome for 10 yards. 2nd and 1 from the 6, Caleb hits Rome for a TD. So you see the pattern here, right? Which is that Caleb is looking to Rome early and often, and he's looking to Rome on critical downs and situations. And look, this is a great problem to have. I'm not out here saying, oh my God, like Rome can't be the wide receiver one, DJ can't be the wide receiver two. In fact, they can both be essentially the wide receiver 1A, 1B for the Bears. And I think that is probably what this is going to be. The interesting part to me, though, the reason why I want to talk about this is because in a Ben Johnson-led offense, traditionally based off past history, the guy who plays more in the slot is more productive than the guy who's usually in the outside. And Rome is most likely going to be on the outside. That's where he's at his best as a contested catch receiver. And so to me, seeing that, you know, Caleb is growing his chemistry with Rome and he's kind of looking at him, I mean, that's just a little surprising to me, because DJ to me would be the guy that's a little bit more of a guy that could play in the slot, and then Luther Burden, and then you're looking at a Colson Loveland as well. And so that's what I would have thought. But hey, if it works, so be it. Rome could be that guy. And who knows, maybe Ben Johnson, wouldn't put it past him, is going to have Rome in the slot here and there as well as a power slot guy, because Rome can kind of do it all as well. You don't have to keep him exclusively as an outside receiver. You can certainly move him around. So to me, that was the interesting part here. Is traditionally and typically in a Ben Johnson-led offense, it's not always that outside guy who is the number one receiver. But look, man, Rome is talented as heck. And to me, at the end of this season, I do believe it will be Rome Odunze as the Bears wide receiver one versus DJ Moore. Again, being 1A, 1B, wouldn't mind that either. And I think Rome has the same sort of talent that you see from these other guys like Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr., Ladd McConkey. It's just that the situation and the coaching led Rome to not put up the numbers that those guys did. But you put Rome in those situations, I think he can do the exact same thing. Maybe not to the level of maybe Malik Neighbors, that might be the only guy, but certainly the other guys, I do think so. So, yeah, man, the Caleb to Rome connection is growing every single day. And I could easily, 1,000 yards is the bare minimum for both these guys. But Rome, to me, I think he's putting up 1,200 yards minimum for the Chicago Bears. So let me know what you guys think about that. Leave a comment down below with your thoughts as always. Thanks for watching.